one of the stories that you told that really captivated me and that I resonated with is when you initially left Canada to come to New York for school for dance, and you got on that Greyhound with essentially just your tuition and your passion. That was it. You didn't even have a place to stay when you came to the States. At such a young age, where did that confidence come from? And then would you advise somebody else now to kind of just like take that same leap of faith?
I know, right? When I was reading my audiobook, I was like,
yeah, when I read it, I was like, whoa, like you didn't even have your visa situation. You
exactly.
were just like, I'm going.
And that's the truth. And that's why I told it, because I cried for that little girl. And I still cry for her when I think about her. But then I'm like, but look what I've become, right? And she did have to endure that, but that's because she had the capacity to do what she did. She had the capacity to believe for other people when they need me to believe, when the world hasn't seen it through yet. That's part of my job. So I had to be stronger than strong. I had to develop ability to persevere in the steps and in the process towards delivering a superstar. Someone has to hold the vision when no one believes. Someone has to create the roadmap, paint the big picture. So that's part of my gift and what I do. And so I did have to go through a lot. I talk about holding on to the feeling of the dream in the book. Because when everything around you looks like you're not going to make it, or there's nothing that reflects your dream, you got to hold on to the feeling of it. So when I got on that Greyhound bus, I had just seen Alvin Ailey perform. I knew I wanted to dance and I wanted to seek the best training. It was the feeling of the dream that drove me to Alvin Ailey. I knew I wanted to be the best dancer, so I had to go train. And I talk about that in the book, training and sustaining. So I held on to the feeling of the dream against any situation or any man's opinion. You can't stay in this country longer than 2 weeks, Laurieann. Oh, yes, I can, because my dream is telling me differently. It's time for you to go home, Laurieann. No, my dream is telling me differently. You know, and that is by faith, with faith. You know, that is a testimony. Do I tell anybody else to do what I do? No. Unequivocally, absolutely not. I tell you, though, to dance your dance. And if you have a situation where you have to choose the feeling of your dream over the circumstance, then I say yes. Because God will never forsake you. He will never leave you.